My mum said that me and my dog have been best friends ever since I was a baby. In fact, I was the one who gave him his nickname, Boodle. Everyone liked his nickname better than his real name, so we've called him Boodle ever since. My pet Labradoodle Boodle. Most people think Boodle is just your everyday, run-of-the-mill kind of dog. And it's true, he does do normal dog things like sniffing bins, farting silently and weeing on lampposts. But Boodle also gets up to all kinds of things that I've never seen another dog do. Boodle can do human things. Like once I saw him taking an online cookery course on my sister's laptop. He was learning how to make Japanese food from a chef in Tokyo. The dish was surprisingly tasty, although I did find some dog hair on my plate. My pet Labradoodle Boodle can make noodles. There was also that time last year when Boodle turned 4 years old and he decided he wanted to try something new. He already knows how to play the drums because when he was a puppy we taught him to hold a wooden spoon in his mouth and bang some saucepans. But last year, Boodle decided he wanted to play in a brass band. He found a type of trumpet with no buttons, and in 10 minutes, he'd learned to play Frere Jacques. We all thought it was brilliant, but the neighbours weren't so keen.
Cut that racket out!
My pet Labradoodle Boodle can play the bugle. Usually, when we go on holiday, Boodle stays at Nan and Grandad's house. But one time when we went on a skiing holiday to Austria, Boodle flew with us on the plane. He was so excited to visit the palaces, and he couldn't wait to see the Vienna Opera House. Boodle loves to sing, especially in the morning to wake Mum up for breakfast. But best of all was the Austrian cafe where we ate lunch every day. I would order Wiener Schnitzel, but Boodle absolutely loved the apple-filled pastry pies they served. He said it beat his chicken kibble hands down. My pet Labradoodle Boodle loves strudel. Now, if you still don't believe that Boodle really is a one-of-a-kind dog, listen to this. I took him on a walk last summer, and halfway down the road, we heard meowing. We looked up and saw a small kitten stuck up a tree. The kitten's owner was very worried, but we just couldn't get the kitten to come down. We tried luring it with bits of scampi, but the poor thing was frozen to the spot. Suddenly, when all hope seemed lost, Boodle jumped up the tree in one leap, put the kitten on his back, and brought it down. Someone across the road filmed the rescue, and the video went viral. You can even search Boodle's name on the internet, and you'll find a picture of him. My pet Labradoodle Boodle is on Google. And if that's not enough to convince you that Boodle is a special dog, last term, my class had a Bring Your Pet to School afternoon. Mum brought in Boodle, and all my friends loved him as much as I do. He got lots of pets and strokes from the other children, but my teacher loved him the most because Boodle scored 10 out of 10 on the spelling test and barked the 3 times table.
Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff.
My pet Labradoodle Boodle is a star pupil. A new family moved in next door a few months ago, and they have a dog too, called Ludo. She's curly and fluffy, and she looks a little bit like Boodle. They always talk under the fence through a little hole they dug, and sometimes Ludo comes round to our garden to play. Boodle always looks really happy when Ludo's around. His tail wags so fast he looks like a helicopter about to take off. My pet Labradoodle Boodle loves Ludo the poodle.